Ty, you've done a lot of research into cancer. Let's talk about vaccines a little bit. Is there a connection? Can we point to something that connects vaccines and cancer?
Yeah, great question. I have a weekly radio show, and I just interviewed Dr. Russell Blaylock
Mm.
6 days ago,
Mm-hmm.
5 days ago, and we were talking about the same thing, vaccines, and there are hundreds of studies linking vaccines to cancer. Yeah, I don't have them memorized off the top of my
Sure.
head, but he was talking about lymphomas and the leukemias and the ovarian cancers and the osteosarcomas and all these different cancers that all have been linked to vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a definitive link between the vaccines and the cancers. I mean, what's in the typical vaccine? You got thimerosal, which is mercury.
Mm-hmm.
Mercury's been linked to all kinds of degenerative disease, including cancer. What else is in your typical vaccine?
Well, I think most people would say they didn't know. They don't know what's in there.
Well, yeah,
You know,
you
you
don't
don't know
know.
all of what's
You
what's
don't.
in that shot.
Right, but what we do know, they got mercury.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them have the formaldehyde. Most of them have aluminum as an adjuvant, aluminum, which has been shown to be um, immunosuppressive, as well as having links to Alzheimer's disease and cancers. Um, Desiccated bovine erythrocytes, I've heard, have been placed in many vaccines, and the list goes on and on. I mean, if I were to take the typical ingredients in a vaccine and inject them into you right now, you could call the cops and they could throw me in jail for attempted murder. But then they take them and if you put on a white coat and you prance around and act like you know everything and inject it into a child, then it's medicine. That doesn't make sense to me. Not at all. And Dr. Blaylock was talking on the interview that he said he would like he would like to issue a challenge. He thinks it should be mandatory, as a matter of fact, that the CEO of every company that manufactures vaccines should be forced to take the vaccine themselves before it goes on the market. And he said
Mm-hmm.
he'd like to issue a challenge to any doctor, medical doctor, and or CEO to take the vaccine to an adjusted body weight, the equivalent of what they give children.
Mm-hmm.
And he says he doesn't believe he'd have any takers. And I agree with him. I don't think he'd have any takers because they know it's toxic.